I'm really looking forward to this flow I planned. So, Amy, yay! It's our Sunday date. Hi, you guys. Okay, so let's go ahead and lay down on our belly. And just take a moment to find, once you're settled, once you're set up, just take a moment wherever you are in the world, or in your home, or in your outside lanai patio, just lay down on your belly. Bring one ear to mat, or however is comfy. Close your eyes. Bring your attention inward to your body, and we arrive. We arrive right here, right now. And we already are right here, right now, but feel that you become one with it. Just feel that you settle in. Notice your belly. Notice your back. Take one breath in. Sigh it out. Make some sound if you like. Bring your right arm out like an airplane wing. You might take a peek. Fingertips to see that it's like an airplane wing, and the arm is reaching away from you, right here to mat. Left hand pries you over the outstretched arm a little or a lot. It might not need very much here to get a stretch, or you might need to kickstand your left leg behind you. Take 2 to 3 breaths. So we're breathing into the right shoulder, the chest. Not forcing anything, just finding space. Little twist in the back. Gently release to the other side. So along the way, feeling the resonance of that stretch. So left arm reaches out, left ear to mat, and opening over that outstretched arm. Okay, relax the head. And you don't have to go too far, just as far as you get a nice feeling, a nice sensation, not a force. Notice a breath into the tissues of your left chest. Notice the subtle twist in your spine, just gentle. And exhale all the way. Back to center. Feeling the resonance in the shoulders, the chest, just from that short stretch. Windshield wiper. So we'll set up for Sphinx, friends. And what that is the elbows come under your shoulders. So often when I see people doing this, or they're like this. So look at how my elbows are. This is just not that comfortable, okay? So bring the elbows lined up under the shoulders and not too far out, just right under. Flip the palms up and down, feel your wrists. Notice your belly. In a moment, we'll be coming to forearm plank on the knees. Okay, so we'll do it together. Lift the upper ribs up. So just kind of suction that up. So the upper back kind of lifts. Mid-belly lifts. So your belly button's lifting and your pelvis is lifting right now. Lift your pelvis so that we're all of a sudden in forearm plank on our knees. Okay, curl your toes. Feel the low belly. Maybe lift the knees, maybe not. Stay for a breath in. Notice. Neck easy, exhale. Okay, lower down, back to Sphinx, knees. Okay, so again, it's the transition of the way that we're entering the forearm plank that makes it deep in the belly. Okay, so the upper ribs, feel the ribs lifting first, mid-belly, belly button. Now your pelvis is still on the ground right now, but now you're gonna lift the pelvis and the hips up as high as the shoulders, using the belly to wrap. That's already enough for me. I already feel it in my belly. But if you want a little add-on, lift the knees. Feel the chest forward, neck elongate, and notice 3. Push the floor away with your forearms to help. 2. And all the way down, okay? Do you notice how it feels different getting the forearm plank that way? So let's do it last time. So really focus on the upper lifting, mid lifting, pelvis lifting, hips in line with shoulders. Wrap the belly in, elongate, crown of head. Maybe lift the knees, and you might walk the knees out for fun, both knees using belly. Stay still for a breath and push the floor away. Long the spine. 2. Wrap the belly and drop the knees. Good. Maybe you felt a little shaky. That was Hopefully, I'm hoping for that. Stretch through the armpits, take a sigh. All of a sudden I just put my head on the ground and kind of stretched my head. That just happened. So just do what happens. You know what I mean? This is your practice. Do what happens. Maybe a wiggle or a tail wag. Hands and knees. Push the floor away like a cat does and arch. I mean, you see the animals. Anytime they get up, they do stretches. Every single time they do like an up and a down dog. Or an up and a down cat. Or whatever you want to call it. Okay? So, meaning it's just instinctual, but it just works. Okay? So we just have to retrain our being to do that a little bit. Curl your toes. Hover your knees. Use your belly. Now push the floor away with your hands and get your chest toward your thighs first, like you're an animal, and start to straighten your legs for down dog. Okay? So you can walk it out as much as you want. We have 2 breaths here. But we also are doing the practice to still or steady our mind. And often, the way to still and steady the mind is to still and steady the body. That can be a helpful tool, but of course it's nice to move and flow too. So maybe finding the balance. One more, exhale all the way. Hands and feet go toward each other for ragdoll. Wide stance, generous bend, just dangling it all out. Adding some stretches, side stretches. One finger, one hand, the fingertips to earth or block or something. Or a dog. A dog is handy. Animals love to come on the yoga mat. Yeah? My dog Nala used to, every single time I went to the mat, she would be right there, licking my face. Okay. So, savor that. It's so sweet. Okay, now, one more each side, and I have one knee bending. Just feel the one that feels good. My left knee's bending, my right arm's up. Okay, and breathe. Oh, just let it feel good, you guys. Hands to the hook, to the side of the hips, like a chicken wing arm. Knees can bend, elbows heavy. Focus on the outer armpits, bow your head. One inhalation. Side out. Bow your head. Flutter your lips. Release arms to the earth or just dangle them. Roll it up. Feeling the process. Shoulders soften. Feet the earth. Okay, I'm just gonna face you guys and bring the arms up. So we'll do a side stretch with a little floss. Now, hands can do any variation. You could do something interesting, prayer hands. You could hook. Now, I'm kind of exaggerating it a little, but it's really subtle. Meaning you might not even be able to see me doing it. I just wanted to show you the action. And the idea behind this is a hydraulic system for the body, meaning we're creating more resiliency in the tissues by softening and gliding the tissues on both side bodies. A lot of the information and that I get is from my teacher currently, who is Tiffany Cruikshank of Yoga Medicine. Keep going in the same side, and she founded Yoga Medicine. She's also an acupuncturist and so knowledgeable about the body. Now stay and hold for a breath in. Relax your neck. Feel your jaw. Without trying to get somewhere, feel the sensation of the shape. Lift up. Something delightful about stretching the side body, shoulders, other side. So we're just kind of easing into this practice today, but we do have a challenging sequence, so now what we're doing here again is we're just adding a little subtle bounce in this half moon shape, okay? In this arcing shape to start to massage the tissues, the fascia, the layers that encase everything in the body, and we're bringing blood flow and circulation to our whole body here. A couple more. Notice your breath. Now stay and lengthen as much as you want. So it can be very little, you can make it bigger, but the point is just to find something you can breathe into to be with. Exhale. Rise. Cactus, arms, chest. I like feet hip width, I think that's nice. Feel the hands. Baby back bend, one breath in, shoulder blades are squeezing. I'm active here. Bow forward, fold. Something nice about just bowing your head lower than your heart here and there. Walk or hop it back to your laying to your belly. So hinge forward, add a little chaturanga buoyancy if you want a little heat. Now lower down, friends, and root your pubic bone, your forehead. Bring your arms behind you. Lift everything up for a little swim with the legs strengthening the back. Notice your neck, shoulder blades squeeze in. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll pretend that we're gonna grab our feet, and even if you can, I don't want you to, so I want you to kind of squeeze the shoulder blades back and reach the feet up. In fact, I think cactusing the arms is nice. Cactus the arms, push the feet up. Okay, 3 inner thighs. Now lift up more and wrap the belly in. 2. Feeling the feet come as high as you can, but wrap the belly to support the back. And lower down, cobra or up dog. Down dog. Side out. High plank. Okay, so lift the right leg from high plank. The left knee can be on the ground. Okay, or not. Knee to nose, windshield wiper the right knee right to left, right to left. Again, the left knee can be on the ground here, you guys. Up to you, try to use your belly. Feel the windshield wiper, feel your right hip. Okay, keep going. Try to wrap the belly in, feel the stability of your hips, and push the floor away with your hands. 3 seconds, keep going. Now hold the knee toward the nose and draw little circles with the knee. Belly, little circles the other way. Push the floor away with your hands. 2, 1, down dog kick. So what that means is instead of opening the hip here, which definitely feels good, we'll keep the right leg straight and the hip point shining down to have this nice long lever, stretching that left heel toward the earth. Big breath in, relax your neck. Low lunge, exhale. Left knee to the earth for this first part. Okay, arms lift, psoas opener, 1 breath in. Melt into it for the exhale, just feel it. Feel the stretch and the length. Notice if the neck's holding. Good, hands to hips. Now lift the back knee off the earth. You don't have to, you can stay in that first face. Scooch that left foot in enough that you can create some 90-degree angles here, and we'll floss. We're flossing the left hip crease. Similar action as when we did the side stretch. Okay, similar action. Okay, so starting to get a little bounce here, but it's very subtle. And I want you to notice how my pelvis is as we do this. So keep going with this. So notice if you're here, and can you guys tell how this is not happy for my back in this particular sequence? So what you want is to have a neutral bowl pelvis that's holding the spine up and space in the low back. And now I'm getting some energy into my left hip crease psoas, and it's less about the right thigh, but you'll feel it there too. Left hip crease, okay? So bouncing 2, 1. Now find an imaginary pull-up bar above your head that we just all installed. Just joking. Okay, so you're gonna hold the pull-up bar and pretend that you're gonna do a pull-up to get length and traction as you hover the left knee for space right here in the psoas hip crease. Shaky, it's a little shaky. 2, traction and lift. My right foot's forward. Good. Feel the elongation of your spine, crown of head lifts. Now bow your arms back, but keep the right thigh forward. Okay, reach the arms back, keep the right thigh forward. Belly in, and we'll do that in flow 2 more times. You will feel this in the right glute for sure. Inhale, left psoas, knee hovers. Exhale, arms. Okay, again. Inhale, shoulder blades squeeze, left hip crease, feel that right glute, yeah? Bow, I think this is our last one here. So open heart, inhale. Yeah, now reach the arms back, but interlace fingers and get that length. Get that length for opening through the shoulders. Right butt is going to burn for sure, okay? So if you straighten the right leg a little bit, it won't burn as much. It won't, so you can do that. You can also bend it more and pry the right hip crease away from you. Create this diagonal line of energy. Stay there, I'm gonna show the whole thing. Stay there. Okay, so feeling that burn in that right butt, but creating that space. Now fire that left quad, that back leg quad, relax the neck. Keep the arms in a stretch. Hook the hand to the right hip and open to warrior two. You could take a break with that right leg. Okay, hook that hand, the interlaced hands, somewhere to the right butt area. Bow your right ear to the right shoulder. You could take this into extend. Get a little stretch through that left side, it's up to you. Half circle your neck. Okay, keep the right thigh low. It's not gonna be here forever, just keep it pretty nice and deep. Feel the right inner thigh. Left hand hooks where it's at, just stay there. Maybe you have space to pry the left thigh away from you. As you reverse warrior, the right arm up and hold head. Some of you could do a Gomukhasana, arm belly in, but not force. So the belly supports you. Arms, feel this swim of the arms to the inside of your right foot for runner's lunge, because the right butt needs a little bit of a break. Bow your head, runner's lunge for one breath. We're still in warm up, okay? Left palm down, left knee down, side plank, right leg up, okay? So shake out that right leg a little bit. Stretch the leg, so it looks on your screen, it looks like it's my right leg, but it's my left, I have my left knee on the ground, my left palm on the ground, and I'm working elongating here, and now elbow to knee a couple times, okay, a couple times. So see if you can get that belly to support you, obliques, inner thighs, but keeping space and length in your spine. Okay, one more. Now hold and lengthen, but bend your right knee and see if you can this time capture the foot. Okay, for a quad stretch. Flex through your right toes, this is our last one. Okay. Feel the right quads, feel your neck, push the foot into the hand, notice your belly. Good, gently release, lengthen and stretch, vinyasa. Okay, so chaturanga, I recommend going to cobra, okay, per Tiffany's recommendation. She says you can do what feels good. Notice your pubic bone rooting. Notice the lift of your chest. Maybe bow back down and go to chaturanga for a little add-on, down dog. Walk it out. Left leg lifts. One more side of warm up. Feel the difference in the sides already. Left leg lifts, just feel that hip open. Okay, feel your toes, knee to nose. Now, stay for the windshield wiper here. It's a long, it's a nice amount of time. You can have that right knee down. My left knee is going side to side, side to side, side to side. And while we're doing this, can you feel the hip stability? Can you feel the hips hugging in and the belly support you? Pushing the floor away with your palms. So shoulder blades kind of spread away from each other, but the low belly is supporting your back for more length too. Now little circles with the left knee. At this point, you're probably starting to feel a little heat building, that's good. Inner heat, tapas. Circling the other way, stay, belly, neck, 2. Okay, now lengthen down dog, kick. So instead of opening hip on this one, we will keep legs straight to get that length. If you notice, I actually came down and tightened up my stance, so it was easier. So, ground your right heel, push the floor away and elongate your spine. Reach the left foot away from you. Low lunge, psoas opener, right hip crease, right knee down. Okay, so an Anjaneyasana, one breath cactus. Neck, big inhale, belly is lifted off the thigh, okay? Hands to hips, come back to that psoas. So, scooch the back foot in. Legs are working toward 90-degree angles. So it's a little bit different than warrior one or It's a little bit of it's a little tighter stance because I want you to find that 90-degree angle in the legs. And we're not doing these lunges. We're just doing a little subtle bounce. And that's gonna send some extra blood flow and rinsing out the psoas of the right hip crease, okay? But if you're here, it's gonna go into the back a little bit more, no need. Okay, so here, yeah. Hug your outer hips in. So they're not gonna really move, but you're just feeling that connection, lengthening crown of head. 3. Yeah, keep going. This one takes a little bit of time. 2. Now hold, right knee hovers, cactus arms or arms lift, and notice your neck, notice your shoulders. Feel everything about the right quads and the right hip crease. All right here, feel all this back leg. Notice 2. Okay, hinge forward, arms reach back. So now we have 3 of these. So there's a long line of energy. I'm using my right foot. If you need to take a little pause with the right toes, go for it. Inhale, always do what you need, yeah? And the listening and knowing what you need is the yoga. Again. How about your breath? This is the last one. So hover, cactus, and now hold. Interlace different pinky on top. The way you know is it just feels slightly different. Doesn't really, it doesn't really matter. Just for some variation. Reach the chest forward as you reach the hands farther away from the chest. And notice if you're splaying into over back bend and just wrap the belly in. Crown of head lengthens, right quad. So lower the left leg, more you'll feel it in that left glute. But lift the toes and push the floor. Now soften that left hip crease away from your head. Lift the belly off the thigh. Okay, it's almost there. Keep going here. Last breath in. Feel what you feel with that left glute. Push the floor away. Okay, keep the interlaced hands. Hook it to the left hip crease for warrior 2. Okay, you might need to send that out for a moment. Warrior 2, left ear, left shoulder. Okay. Feel your neck. Maybe you lean into it a little bit. So I'm using this lever of the hand to get traction for the shoulder and neck. So right hand stays, left arm works to a reverse, maybe holding the head, maybe go Mukasana, but feel this feeling of the left side body. Good, arms reach and swim all the way to runner's lunge, hands inside of left foot. Inside of left foot, bow, left glute. Side out, right knee down, right palm down, Vashisthasana variation. Okay, lengthen, elbow to knee. Lengthen, elbow to knee. So this is obliques. Shoulder stability, little hips. Maybe you notice if you can reach the shoulder blades apart and now hug them in to like flossing for the shoulders. Okay, squeeze and hold. Now lengthen, but bend that knee and possibly grab that left foot. If you're kind of arching a lot, just wrap the belly in so you can get more into the quads and elongate, push and resist the foot to hand. If the foot's not available, you can practice this. You don't need to go all the way. 2. Sometimes the teaser is just as good. Lengthen and reach. Vinyasa. So when we say vinyasa, it just means to flow with your breath and your body as one, arriving now, and then now again, down dog. Okay, let's add on to that warm up. We just did it. Yay. So walk it out. We got right leg. We're gonna add on a little bit, okay, and skip some. Knee comes to nose, and we just do a one-time tap, tap, okay? Back up, but keep that right leg straight, okay? And lift it up, hip points shining down. Low lunge to high lunge. Root the foot, feel your glutes, baby back bend the chest. Reach the arms back or interlace. Stay or float the left leg up. Here's where we're gonna add on. Okay, so we're in Skandasana, warrior 3, or we're here. Okay, now keep the right knee bent. Maybe hands to heart Maybe arms forward if you want a little bit more. Left knee taps the right knee. See if you can hold a hover. 2, hold a hover. 1, left foot plant. So now we're in Utkatasana for the first time today, or in this class, butt back, chest forward, cactus to the right. Okay, here's our twist. Or hands to heart. Or maybe, Amy, you feel like a side crow today? Go for it if you want. Okay. Another option, we're here for 3 breaths, is to lengthen and fly the wings as the butt sticks back, chest forward, and do a nice half bind for the shoulder, relaxing your neck. The butt's a little lower than the shoulders, and you're getting into that right shoulder here. Okay, big breath in. Good, breath out, belly supports you. Last moments, extended side angles next. The left foot comes and we switch the arms. So the left foot reaches back like warrior 2. We're in extended side angle, cactus the arms. Just stay here for 3. Little rinse on the diagonal 2. Just a little tiny rinse, side to side. Yeah. Good, lift through the right toes. And 1, reverse warrior. Okay, this time we'll take it right into triangle or a nice float, just for a breath, or 2. Maybe you're practicing Ardha Chandrasana. Maybe you're in Trikonasana. Up to you for that right inner thigh. Okay, rise to star. I'll face you guys so I could see you. And we'll do horse, but a low horse. So, my feet are pretty much parallel, maybe toes slightly out. Line up the center of the knee over the center of the ankle and the butt's back. Okay, so the sequence is like what we did in ragdoll with one arm up. You could lead with the elbow and just go choo, 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 choo. That's nice on the shoulders. Or you can extend that arm all the way up. Okay? Now keep the butt steady and go at your own pace. And the exhale's on the rinse. It's fast pen. You can stay looking down if you don't want to get too dizzy. Or you could keep the head going with the movement for fun. Keep that butt low. Keep going. 10. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more each side, and hold. Notice the energy that you built. Hold, butt low, arms forward and down dog. Relax your neck, relax your jaw. Hold, soften knees away from each other, feel your belly hold. 1 exhale, you got it. Walk the hands in, stretch the legs to straight. Side. Nice, you guys. Spread out the legs. Headstands available here for you if you like, if you're feeling like you want to go all the way upside down. Otherwise, sticking the Prasarita Padottanasana A for a couple breaths. Feeling your inner thighs, your neck. We're all breathing together. Inhale. And we're sending breath of life to other beings that may not be able to breathe so well right in this moment. We're just sending love, sending care. That's all we can do. And we need to take care of ourselves. So 1 more. Good. Skandasana. So you can stay low or you can lift high, side to side, flush, flossing out the hips. Now we'll meet to the right knee. Okay, so my right knee is bent and my left inner thigh is getting a stretch, but I'm lifted. I could hop if I wanted. I'm not at my fullest, like trying to pull, stretch out. So skater the arms behind you and rock the fire, rinse to the right, keeping length. So we have 20 seconds. This time, if you can, still the lips, pushing up, rinsing. So if this is too much, you could be higher. You could be higher and it's a little rinse. If you need more, your butt back, okay, and your chest forward. 3, 2, hold, reach, rinse, pivot. So I'm gonna go to the mat, but you guys say pivot. Low lunge, okay, into the low lunge. But this time we'll stretch the right hamstring straight. Maybe you're stoked on pyramid pose. Maybe you want to come to a half standing split. Okay, so elongate the spine, feel the chest, feel the glutes, okay? And whether or not you're in pyramid, maybe the hands are up, or half standing split, we will be bending both knees, pretending like we're gonna do eagle legs a little bit with the inner thigh squeezing in, and maybe the hands lift. I'm kickstanding my back foot on the ground to make it easy. You can hover too. Back up, either to pyramid or here, okay? 4 more. So squeeze in, maybe hover. Squeeze in, shoulders lift above the hips. Okay, lengthen. That was 2, we have 3 more, lengthen. Okay, we have a couple more, squeeze in, lift up, squeeze in, pelvic floor, maybe hand to heart, maybe just kind of bring that back foot down. And we meet in standing split. Come to your tippy toe and lift your right heel off the ground 5 times, or you can practice little mini hops. Little mini hops too, up to you, or calf raises, low lunge, runner's lunge, on or off that back knee. Maybe crawl the right arm under the right leg. Okay, if that feels good, getting a stretch through the right glute. Keep the left knee on the ground, side plank, take your variation. You might want to grab that foot like we've been practicing. You might lift the bottom knee off of the earth. You might lift the top leg. Okay, up to you. Maybe a little mini flip. And we're done. Vinyasa. One leg possibly, maybe to the belly. Feeling rooted in the pubic bone if you're on the belly. Chaturanga. Down dog, nice, walk it out. Feel the right hip and the left hip, take a breath. Left side, lift your left leg up. Big inhale, it all goes by pretty quick. Knee to nose. So we're savoring in the moment to feel it. Just a quick windshield wiper, not too long. Left leg straight. Down dog kick, low lunge. Root the left foot. Plant, lift the arms. Heart opener, that's your inhale. Arms reach back or stay or float, okay? You might just barely float that right leg up. You might lift, but we're in a hover. So the left knee is bent, maybe hands to heart, maybe arms for now. Push the floor away with your left glute. And notice I'm not really trying to come down lower with my upper body. I'm just really trying to support myself and get more into that left glute and keep that low back happy here. 3, reach to bend the left knee a lot. Good, right knee taps the left knee. Right foot down. Cactus arms and twist to the left, or take it into more of a twist. Butt back, chest forward, side crow, maybe. Arms spread, maybe. Hook top arm, massage your neck up. Okay. So again, like I said, you could be upright here. You could even be straight legs if you want to give your legs a break. You might be in side crow. Stay with it for a big breath and rinsing. It's hard to breathe when our diaphragms twist. We're compressing it a little in this pose on purpose. Just gonna deepen our breath capacity too. Right into extended side angle. So just lift the right leg up and reach it back. We're here with the cactus. Okay? Left thigh low, root through your feet. Take a big breath in. Open through the chest, crown of the head. Yeah, you also could be here. It's a little bit more doable. Feel how the left thigh's opening away from you. Reverse warrior, so you keep that left thigh, maybe go Mukasana. Straighten the left leg, hallelujah. Trikonasana, triangle. Or Ardha Chandrasana, nothing to prove. So we're not trying to prove something or to look good or to do it for some other greater purpose in life. We're investigating the shape in this moment to feel it in our body. To feel what it feels like to be standing only on our left leg or in triangle. And what can we relax along the way? One breath. Space the bottom side body. Bend that knee so that you can smoothly check out the transition to star. Big inhale. Okay, stay lifted this time in horse for side stretching. Obliques, maybe the arm under, and wave the arms as low or as high as you like. Maybe switching it up. Remember, harder isn't always better. Sometimes the body is actually calling for less, and it feels good in the being to sometimes be tender to yourself in that way. Up to you, okay? Make your way to the left leg and hold. If you want, come to the left tiptoes. If you want a half or a full bind, give it a shot. 3. Some of you might bird of paradise. Yeah, even the weight out in the legs, even though it's an asymmetrical shape here. Knocks your neck. Drop the heel. Lift the arms, belly. Breath, other side. Half or full bind. Up to you. Lift that right tippy toe. Do what feels good on this side. On this side, it didn't feel good for me to bind, so I'm gonna skip it. Take a breath in. Lift, exhale, neck. Drop the heel. So we have both heels lifting. Okay, and see how low you can get your fingertips, but pry the inner thighs open, tippy toes. 2. Push through the arms into the inner thighs. Last thing, hands interlace. If you can, keep that wide stance, butt back and bow. If you can, keep the toes open and the knees opening away from each other. We have 5, humble horse, 4, 3, stay here but parallel the feet, butt low. Knees open wide, butt back. 2, stay with it and straighten the legs. Yes. Prasarita C, Prasarita Padottanasana C. You could do chicken wing arm here. Instead, you could do any other position you like. You can add a twist. Maybe a floor frog. We have 1 breath in. Soften your neck. Nice, you guys. Nothing to prove. We're here in our body to feel our body and to be present mindfully move and mindfully practice. Skater or Skandasana, one knee's bending at a time, side to side. Okay. Meet to the left leg. So the left knee's bending and we're breath of fire here. So if you want to be higher up, it's a little more doable. Okay? And I'm moving on the axis here, just a tiny bit, tiny bit, tiny bit. You can seal the list. And hold, push any stagnancy up and out. Push anything that's holding or this pattern or that's something stuck or any feeling of unworthiness that we don't need to carry on with us anymore, because feel your true being, feel your true self, feel your love, feel your heart. Hold. Good pivot to low lunge to the left leg. Nice, feel the natural heat building in the body. Left hamstring gets a stretch. Right here or right here. Okay, so you might do half standing splits. You might do pyramid pose. Don't worry about what you did on the other side. Do what you need to do on this side, for this moment, for now. Stay. 3 breaths. Adding on. Into. Notice the feeling of that left leg. You're not trying to get that top leg high, you're just trying to feel the hook in. So the knee to knee, and you squeeze inner thighs as if you're trying to feel eagle, maybe hands to heart. Back up, we have 5. You could be here in pyramid and just sneaking down here. Okay? 3, maybe hands to heart. Re-lengthen up. 2, maybe hands to heart. Re-lengthen. Again, squeeze in, pelvic floor, neck. Re-lengthen. Let's do one more on this side for good luck, for good measure, for peace in the world. Now come on up, and what we'll do is lift our left tiptoes and calf raise here. Calf raise, calf raise, or baby hops. You could even just envision a handstand. You could go to handstand. Okay, belly. You could just envision it. 2. Push. 1. Low lunge. Take a runner's lunge. Yes. Maybe bow. Maybe feel your forearms. Maybe feeling the glutes from Sculpt yesterday. I sure am. Side out. Possible, bring that left arm under the left thigh. Good, plant the right palm like you mean it, really just feel it, feel the strength of that hand, feel the reach of the shoulder blade into socket, and extend your left leg up. We could do this flavor here for the left quad. You could find a Skandasana in another fashion that suits you. Shoulder squeeze. Flip, something that feels good and delightful to your soul, nourishing your body. Every inhale, every exhale, letting go what we don't need to hold on to anymore. Vinyasa. Okay, last standing series, and then the rest is on the ground. This is it. This is our last standing series, you guys. Take a big breath and walk it out on your exhale. Good, I'm gonna see if I can sneak the song a little louder. Okay, right leg lifts. Big inhale. Knee to nose, just a couple of these. Right leg lifts. Down dog kick. Hop switch, or bring the right foot forward. Okay. Left knee hovers as you root down to rise. Big inhale, chest open, arms back, stay, or warrior 3. Maybe hands to heart, maybe arms forward. Left knee to right knee, this time hold and hover. If you can, for 3, belly supporting you. 2, good, left foot down, twist, or stay upright, and we'll add on, left foot taps back and forward, 5. Good, you could be upright here. Feel the inner thighs, feel the glutes. We will be meeting in the lunge here, and stay. Spread the arms, hook, or full bind for 3. Chest, fire up that left leg. 2, this is our last standing series. Right into extended side angle. So just switch it up here. Yes, right thigh. Okay, maybe arms lift. Reverse. Okay, this time as you triangle or arda, possible, grab that back foot. Chopasana, up to you, you don't have to. 3. Good. Extend. Meet in standing split or pyramid pose. We're skipping the horse, okay? So notice the hip rotation, hug the inner thighs in, lengthen, okay? So standing split or pyramid, Parsvottanasana. Knee behind knee, hover. We're just doing it one time. Maybe back up and add the twisted half moon. Up to you, maybe a Chopasana. 3, up to you. 2, good. Lengthen, elongate, palm the earth, tippy toes. A mini hop or calf raise, just a mini. Or you can go to handstand. Low lunge. Right into side plank. Flip dog. Find your variation. Big inhale. Open mouth, sigh. Vinyasa flow. Cobra or up dog. Throw in a chaturanga if you want another. Down dog. Left leg lifts, big inhale, knee to nose. Last time, rinse this out here, belly. Left leg straight up, elongate. Lunge, plant the left foot, root. First, Rise, inhale, flow, chest, maybe Skandasana. Okay, this time right knee to left knee, but stay with the hover for a little bit longer. Belly supports you, elongate the spine, hover that right foot, knees are in line, hips are in line, right foot, left foot, twist or upright. Find one gaze in front of you, tap that right leg forward and back. Hardest part's right here. You could be more upright, leg could be straight. Okay, keep going. Lowers a little bit harder, keep the elongation. Last one, hold the lunge, spread the arms. Left hip crease back, hook, half or full bind. Good, you guys. Feel that back, right inner thigh, lift up. Feel the left hip crease, pry back, 2. Stay low with the left thigh, right into extended side angle, notice. Yes. Adding one smidge thing here, cactus. Tilt on the diagonal. 3, just 2. Keep going. 1, now hold. Reverse. Gomukhasana, triangle, or Ardha Chandrasana. How about a Chopasana? Let's stay for a big breath in. Elongate through the spine. Left side body. Pushing the foot into the hand. Big inhale. So this time we will rotate. So notice your top hips above the bottom and we'll hug in. Hug in the inner thighs. Lengthen up. Just one Jiva squat. Just one. Squeeze in. Right back up or twisted half moon or Chopasana. Havrita, Ardha Chandra, Chopasana. But you don't have to do that. You also don't have to twist. You can stay here. You can also be in pyramid pose. You can also be here. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2. Frame your left foot, come to the tiptoes, or add a mini hop. You don't have to do a handstand to be a good person. Okay? Low lunge, side plank, or flip, or flavor in your own way. Big inhale. Just let it feel good. Final vinyasa of our class. Maybe to the belly. Tender the body. Down dog. Walk it out. Walk or hop to the top of the mat. We're not going to sit down yet, but we're almost there. Okay, I just want us to do an eagle, a standing eagle, just for a moment. So come up to stand when you're ready. Rolling or flat back lift. This is our last standing pose, and then we'll lay down for our little bit of time on our back, okay? Yay. So, eagle, right arm under left, sit your butt down, right leg over left, either hook it or kickstand it. Okay, if it's your first time doing eagle, it's actually a lot easier to sit lower, or if it's your 20 millionth time doing eagle, to get that full wrap. But no, you can just kickstand the foot here. Okay, feel the belly, elbows squeeze in and away, and we'll hold this steady for 3 full breaths, adding sounding, okay? So breath in, squeeze in and go, ah. Nothing to prove, okay? This time we'll do a humming sound. Breath in. Last one, a lion's breath, big inhale. Let it out here. Standing Shavasana. Close your eyes, palms open. We rinsed it all out. Let's do the other side. Feel the body, feel the flow, feel the circulation. Sit low in your butt, left arm under right. I'm very proud of you guys, staying with it. Left leg over right, left toes hook, okay? They don't have to go, sit lower. Feel the butt, feel the belly, feel your shoulders, feel your chest. Now, 3 breaths with the sounding. So don't worry too much about trying to make the pose perfect or good. There's no such thing as the perfection. We're actually very delighted with all of our, okay, here we go. Big inhale, and we go, Ah, say it loud with me, go. Ah, I can almost hear you. Breath in. Vibration belly. One more breath in, it's a lion's. Slowly release. Wow, I had a lot of built up stuff in there that just came out. How about you guys? Okay, come back to your mat, or you're hopefully still on your mat, and either vinyasa or just sit down on your butt. Okay, so we have an abdominal series for 2 minutes right here. Hug your knees into your chest. Okay, so we'll be doing crow variations on our back. A lot of this crow variations on our back I learned some years ago, I think 4 or 5 years ago, from a teacher named Jason Crandall. Okay, this was the first time I had ever done this, was with Jason Crandall, so maybe 5 years ago. And what he had us do was just brilliant. Okay, so so many amazing teachers out there. Crow on the back. So there's a couple things. We're going to do crow to handstand, crow to handstand, crow to handstand, and side crow to handstand. Okay. So when I say handstand, what I mean is, you can try it with me. You can lay down on your back all the way and flex your wrists and push your palms up, shoulders away, and flex your toes. Now what would be harder is hovering the legs and hovering the shoulders. Okay. So, but you don't have to. Okay. So crow to handstand 3 times. Crow. Now, as you're in crow, there's a lot of different things you can do. Resist the knees to the triceps or armpits. Push, lift the butt, hollow the belly. Now, relax the neck and just add some traction resistance. Add some push into the hands like you're really pushing the air. Handstand, just for a breath, shoulders stay. Crow. Push up and really flavor up the toes. Lengthen. This is our last crow. Relax the neck a little, you can hold it, but if traction is harder, and handstand with some flutter kicking of the legs too. We get a break in one and stretch. Side crow is next. Let's begin with a little bit of a bicycle warm-up. So we have 3 side crows each side, then we'll be done. Bicycles. 5. Okay. Now meet with the left elbow to the right knee, and let's start here with both knees up. So pretend like you're going to do side crow here. You have hands to heart, you're going to hold your head for support. Bring your elbows to your outer thigh and lift the shoulders off the earth. Try to lift the right shoulder, and maybe hold the head. So the right leg is up to the sky and the left leg hovers. Now we're kind of in twisted half moon, twisted side crow. Okay, with an extended leg, lift the shoulders. Okay, and right into handstand. Maybe lay down. Or flip. Twisted side crow. Take your variation, right leg up, left leg down. Handstand. Twisted side crow variation. Handstand, and last time, twisted side crow. On your back. Handstand. Flutter kick. And done. It's weird but hard. Okay, let's do the other side. All right, bicycles. Jam, jam. This is it. This is our last little thing. Then we get to relax. 3. So knee to the left knee. Okay, now bring both knees up. So knees over hips. Maybe you start with the hands to heart and do that twist. Can you hook the elbows to the outer thighs, push the palms like you're doing side crow, shoulders lift. Now if you want more, left leg, leg up, right leg hovers. You do like a twisted half moon variation. Okay, handstand. Okay, 3. So side crow, variations, lift, handstand, side crow, lift, variations, sweating. This is it. Side crow, lift, variations. Lift the shoulders if you can. If you can, maybe lengthen. Lift left shoulder, lift right guys. Spine bridge. Okay, with the feet, feel the fingertips to the heels if you like. Just lift up for bridge. Okay. Take one breath in. Take one breath out. Stretch the belly. If you want to take this to a full wheel, go for it. Or stay right here, up to you. 3 rounds of breath. I'm feeling full wheel to stretch that belly out today. Sometimes I don't feel it and I stay in bridge. So arms up, elbows bend, fingertips back. And the back, so crown of head, stretch through the belly. Maybe inhale, lengthen, maybe come to tiptoes. Okay, we did work the quads a little today, so it might feel good in your little back bend. Breath in, stretch it out, chest forward, eyes, lower down. Good, take a moment. Rock and roll with your hip, your legs side to side, up and down. Maybe rock the length of the spine. Come on up, find your way. Oh, I've gotta stop, we've gotta stop. I've gotta stop the video in less than 2 minutes so that I can save it. So, let's do lay on the belly. But I can start it up again, so we'll just do this. Lay on the belly. Okay, grab your feet for your quad stretch. Lift on up. We did this at the beginning, but we didn't grab it. If you want a little bit more, you'll bow into it and maybe rock to the side, stretching your quads and your pecs and your chest. Okay, come on up. And maybe to the other side. Come on back up, one breath in. Breath out. Roll the belly, now lower all the way down, take rest. What we'll be doing next is half pigeon.